Heads up. If you have kids around,
parental advisory is in effect.
This is the Bonus Bone Podcast with Lamont and Tonelli.
It's like water torture.
Baby Huey.
Chasta
and JoeHawk.
Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast. Chasta, Lamont, Tonelli, Baby Huey, JoeHawk, all of us are back in action. We've made it
What's happening?
2 episodes in a row.
How about that? We're on a roll.
It's called a streak.
It is for us.
Don't get cocky.
Actually, you're right. That's spot on right there. So we're talking about tattoos today, or lack thereof, I guess I should say. We've got.
Right in my
Well,
wheelhouse.
it's funny because we were talking a little off the air, and Chasta said you were doing some thinking, and I don't have a tattoo.
Nope.
Tonelli doesn't have a tattoo, and Baby Huey doesn't have a tattoo.
And I was sitting there thinking, I don't know anyone without a tattoo. That was my first thought.
Right.
And then I started going through my friends list, and I was like, oh, wait a second. At the Bone, it's just Joe and I.
Yeah.
And
Now, what is your tattoo, Chasta?
I have
Or what
7.
are your
7.
tattoos?
I have 7 tattoos.
Right.
Do we want to go in order? Okay, so I have one down by my...
Chronological order?
Yes.
From first to last?
When I was 18... I got my first one down by my lady bits. It is a violet. It's like a tiny little violet.
What is the significance of the violet near your lady
It was
bits?
my sorority flower.
And it starts with a V.
See, we were clever like that. I've actually
been a
never
pussy
thought
willow.
of that. Oh, God. Here we are, everybody. Oh, did we say that there was a parental advisory in the beginning of this? I hope we did.
audiences only, please.
Exactly. So I got it with 5 of my girlfriends, my sorority sisters. And you know, it's funny. There's a funny story tied to this one. I remember whenever I got it, the guy who was tattooing me, I was 18. He was probably in his 50s.
Right.
And I remember him having a pretty panty contest, whatever. And I didn't think about it as 18. I was like, that's funny. And now as a 40-year-old, I'm like, that guy was an effing creep.
Right.
I mean, we were barely 18.
Well, first of all, you're in Oklahoma.
No, we were in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas?
Well, that's much better.
Blame Texas. So anyways, I have a little violet on my hip, my lower hip. And then I don't remember what came
How
next.
low is that violet?
Do you want me to show you?
Well, no, I'm not asking you.
I was going to
Show
say,
us.
you are our boss. So
I know. I'm like, hold on.
I think Larry would have a freaking fit if
It's
you...
probably 3. It's like 3
So
or
it's
4.
more on your pelvis than it is on your hip.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
When I
you're-
think of hip, I think of like the side of your body.
yeah.
Right. No, that's true. It's on the front.
on the front.
The front side. Yeah. So it's on my
Right.
pelvis. You know when tanning beds were a thing and girls
Yes.
used to have those little Playboy bunnies they would put
Yeah.
down there? That's where that is.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all
that's the spot.
That's
Number
where
2.
my hernia scar is.
That's where my 4 hernia scars are.
I can show that to you.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. You show me mine, I'll show you yours.
Oh, my God.
And hernia scars. That is sexual. All right. So
If you haven't seen a hernia scar,
It's all,
no,
it's all geography.
I've actually never seen a hernia scar. I
don't think you want to.
No, probably. According to that, I probably don't.
Yeah.
Second
First
one.
stage in seeing my hernia scar is give me a razor.
I'd say a weed whacker.
There's a visual. Oh, my God. Okay, so number 2 was a cross on my neck when my dad passed away with his initials in it, which is ironic because my dad hated tattoos. So I
Right.
guess this was my final, got you, because now he has a tattoo devoted to him on my body. I also have a matching heart with my mom and our initial in it. I have Jay's handwriting in, it says love.
And these are on your wrists.
And these are on my wrist.
Yeah.
With a little anchor.
Right.
Cool.
Jay and I have, those are matching tattoos, which is what we're talking about.
Right.
Here. And I have,
Because you're each other's anchor.
yeah. We are.
That's marriage.
Not. See, I love the difference between how I interpret that and how this one interprets that. We interpret. No, hold on. Let's see
No,
how
you
cynical.
guys are each other's anchor.
I know what
It was-
you're thinking.
No, I'm not.
We drag each other to the
No, I was
bottom.
not thinking that.
Isn't that how the off guys in the mafia? They attach anchors
You're
to their
married
legs
and
and
you
you drop
anchor
them?
each other.
It'd be in the shape of a bucket.
I am on the up and up here. But Lisa and I have thought about getting one of us getting a ball and the other one getting a chain.
Oh my God! Have you really thought about that?
Well, you
oh
can
my
have
God!
an extra ball then.
He'll finally have 2.
There's the promo right there. And then I have a pair of headphones matching with my best friend on the top of my foot because her and I met in radio. I've been in radio for 20 years. Yes, Gianna.
Okay. Oh, Gianna, I was
Yeah.
going to say, do you still talk to that
Yeah.
person? Okay. Because that may be one you want removed with
Yeah,
our
that's
context.
true. Yeah.
What was the most painful
Ink off
one?
me.
The most painful one, honestly, was my foot. It felt like lightning was going up into my vagina from the bottom of my feet. It was like,
Wussy.
Okay, really? I've given birth without drugs.
Touche.
So you don't get an opinion on this one. Sorry.
I stubbed my toe once.
Let's go back to that hernia story.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So I have 7 tattoos. JoeHawk has 4.
Only three.
Okay,
Only
what are
three.
your tattoos?
His are
Chronological
special.
order.
One of them's real special. I'm not going to out you. You got it yourself.
No,
So
out them
my-
now.
No. We'll lead up to that. So my first tattoo is actually on my left inner ankle.
On his pelvis, near his lady bits.
Near my lady bits, my chick bits. So it is actually the badge of my fraternity. That's actually my first tattoo. And what's funny is that
Was it matching with your fraternity?
Actually, yeah.
badge?
Was that like a deal to get in
No,
the
no.
Oh, like
fraternity, and
hazing?
then they
No.
told you that no one else has it?
Actually, no. It was funny because it's 100% voluntary. And this is actually a year after
Did
I
everyone
joined.
get one?
No, only guys who weren't pussies.
All right, okay.
Of course.
Well, no, it's funny because I went with 2 of my other pledge brothers to get it all at the same time. I'm the only one who got on the inner ankle. One guy got it on his arm.
Yeah.
The other guy got on in between his shoulder blades.
And it's the symbol, the badge, or whatever you call it?
The badge. So like it's not like the crest or whatever. It's like the badge that we wear like formal events.
What's the name of the frat?
Kappa Sigma. Which is
And I was in Sigma Kappa, sorority, fraternity, brother and sister here.
Right.
And then my second one, trying to think, is the one I have on my chest, which we will get to that in a little bit. Italian flag with the word familia in it.
Okay.
There you go.
And then my third one, which is the one I'm actually kind of proud of, it's actually a hand drawing skull with a mohawk with the wing. So when, that college is when I first started JoeHawk and all that stuff. So that kind of became my first little logo. So it's the JoeHawk on my right shoulder.
Thank God you got a radio job where you use that name now.
I know, right?
He should change his name now.
I know, right? I'm making a call. You cannot be JoeHawk anymore. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Hey, just be happy I don't refer to myself in the third person like I did back in college.
Did you really?
I did. I was that dude.
That's a D-bag move for sure.
Totally, and I was in a fraternity. Not saying all fraternity guys are D-bags, but as we were talking about with bad tattoos, unfortunately, I do have a bad tattoo out of the 3. It's kind of
Is that the one on your chest that you
It
told
is
us
the one
about?
on my chest.
What is it?
It's misspelled.
Oh, my God.
What
That's
is the misspelling?
fantastic.
So the tattoo place I went to, the
Blame it on the
artist.
tattoo place.
I'm blaming it on the artist.
Okay.
I'm not going to name him. He is of Hispanic descent.
Okay.
And of course, me being Italian, I wanted the Italian word for family, familia.
Yeah.
There is a letter omitted from the word familia, as Tonelli knows, is spelled with a G. That G is not in the word familia.
Right.
It is the Mexican version of familia.
So you're Italian, but your tattoo is Hispanic.
Yeah, so and people were making fun of me like, oh, you got the Mexican flag on you, and not realizing that it's actually the Spanish version of familia.
Are you leaving out the fact that you wrote it down for him before you got paid?
I was going to say, how did you not map this out?
And how did you not proofread it before?
Let's see.
How many beers in?
0.
Oh, even worse.
So actually,
You just can't spell.
Exactly. No, backstory to this. This was actually when I was kicked out of the house because I did not make grades. I wasn't allowed to go to chapter. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to go get a tattoo. So went to the tattoo parlor. I was like, yep, screw it. I'm all angry and stuff.
Yep.
Not realizing that familia was misspelled.
So you were flustered.
I was flustered.
It
so
happens.
I wasn't thinking properly. Sober, not thinking. But yeah, I have a misspelled tattoo on me.
Oh, that's a bummer. Have you thought about getting it covered up or removed?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting covered up, but the problem is it's colored. So
Yeah.
it's good. That's going to
And
be
it's
a
big.
lot. Yeah, it's about this size. It's right up here on my chest. And that was the more painful of the 3 tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the one on my ankle, like once they got to the Achilles, that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But on the bone, the ankle itself, nothing, just vibration. A little bit up here near the shoulder for the wingtip.
Yeah.
Well,
Nothing.
that makes sense because I understand you have no feeling near your bone.
Thank you.
You just reminded me I have a tattoo on my ankle. I forgot that one. It's my nickname. It's a strawberry and my nickname Junebug from Jay. Actually, There's
How
another
many
story
nicknames
to that,
do you
but I won't
guys
tell-
have
a
for
lot,
each other?
A lot. He still needs to get a Chachi tattoo. I'll talk him into that one day.
Oh, that has to be a portrait.
One day, I know, yeah. Okay, so boys who do not have tattoos.
Yeah.
Lamont, Tonelli, Huey. Have you ever considered getting a tattoo, or would you consider getting a tattoo?
No.
You never even thought about it?
I'm
Okay.
a pussy. I don't want to pay. That, and I will tell you. Okay, here's a tattoo story for
All
you.
right.
Coming
This
from the
goes
guy.
back. This goes back to when I first got into radio. All right, and I ended up picking up some girl at the bar and went back to her place. Now, let me say this. I don't know why people who are in relationships would get a tattoo and then go and try and pick someone else up.
Oh, God.
Because I was with this gal and we started getting down and dirty, and then I looked and there was a tattoo near her lady bits with a dude's name.
Oh, my God.
And I go, I'm going to ask you something.
That's a rally call.
Who is that guy? She goes, oh, that's my boyfriend. And I go, your current boyfriend? She goes, well, yeah, but he's working up north right now in the oil fields.
What?
And I'm very, very lonely. So I go, oh, my God. And by the way, let me just say this. That was also the first time I'd ever heard a queef in my life.
This is a monumental moment.
Oh, it was a monumental moment. And I'll even add to the story because I laughed so hard when I heard the queef.
Did you know what one was before this? Or did
Never!
You...
I never heard a queef. So all of a sudden I hear this. And I'm just like, what was that? I thought she crapped the bed. And I started, and she goes, oh, that's a queef. And I go, a what? And she goes, queef. And I go, oh, my God. I started laughing so hard that all of a sudden the door opened in the bedroom.
Oh, God.
And I'm thinking, oh, my God, here comes her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Right.
He's back from the oil field. Here comes the best part of the story. The door opens up, and it's a 5-year-old kid. Mommy, is that? And I don't want to
His
say the
name.
name,
No,
so I'll
no.
say Daddy.
Oh.
Okay? And she goes, no, it's just a friend. Go back to bed.
Oh, my
And now she
God.
starts panicking because the kid is going to tell this guy that I was there.
Oh, my God.
I go, what was that? She goes, oh, it's okay. I'll tell them that they were dreaming.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Exactly.
That kid's scarred for life.
All in one story.
That is an
That's
awesome blossom
incredible.
of a sex story right
yes,
there.
all in one story. So,
So my curiosity's gotten the best of me. Did you end up doing it with her, or did you leave?
oh, well, I did when I heard the queef. I was doing it when I heard the queef. And then after I had the kid come in the room, I figured, I don't think this is a good idea.
Kind of a turnoff.
Yeah, the name should have been enough of a
I was
turn
gonna
on.
say, yeah,
exactly.
you cruise past the
The
name.
queef? Okay.
All right, strike
That
two.
should have been when I started laughing when I thought she crapped the bed.
Yeah.
But when the kid walked in the room, that was the final straw.
Strike three.
Oh my God! The visual there is a little disturbing.
But you got to wonder, what could be worse than that? Like, can you maybe roll the dice, see what could happen next?
No,
Yeah,
that would
right?
just bring
Yeah,
back
maybe
memories of that story all the time.
Yeah, no. Huey, did you ever think about getting a tattoo?
I've thought about getting a tattoo.
What would you get?
A cheeseburger?
No, my mom's portrait. That's all
Oh,
I'm
you know
That's-
what?
Look at
I
you
think
getting
we
all
should
sentimental.
finance that.
Absolutely.
I will pay
Go
to
fund
have
me.
your mother's face on you.
I think that's a
But I was
fantastic.
I was always concerned. I don't think anyone could draw it like full, perfectly.
Oh, you'd be
There's-
surprised.
You'd be surprised. There are
like
some incredible portrait
full-blown,
guys.
like accurate. Like I don't want to look like a cartoon.
Where
or
would you
anything.
put it?
Yeah, where would you put it?
I thought about like my left upper bicep,
Oh,
or maybe
that's-
my or maybe my back.
yeah.
You know
yeah.
what? That's a great idea. I'm starting a GoFundMe page.
Exactly.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
I've always been scared to get one because my best friend, I went with him to get his first tattoo when we were like 18 or 19, and he was crying during the tattoo. He just wanted an outline
Did
of
you
a
find out he was adopted?
no, he wanted an outline of a flame on his calf.
Why?
Right? I don't know, because
No shade. Sorry, I shouldn't.
He
judge
has
other
much better tattoos now, but at the time he just wanted to get some flames on
What
his
does it
leg.
look like a race car?
I guess. But literally the guy
fast.
But literally the guy, because you got to do in sections.
Oh, yeah,
so the guy just was doing the outline of the flame, and he just started screaming, And so I pulled out my old family camcorder and started filming him.
Oh my god!
And then I stopped when he was like crying. I was like, no, okay, I'm not gonna document this.
It is painful, but I've never cried during one.
But I was like, okay, never mind. I'm not.
So that scared you away from it?
It scared me because it was just the outline of the flame.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the outline.
So I'm like,
the outline's the worst. The rest is fine. Go and do it.
The coloring.
You really should, though. That's a sweet idea.
Yeah. I thought about it. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
You'd be
I'll get you the
surprised.
right tattoo artist, though. You want to make sure
you should do
it
on your penis. Boy, would that be a turn on if you've met a girl.
Oh, my God.
What is that picture? Oh, that's my mother.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just my mom.
Meet her.
I'd like you to meet my mom. God. That's so messed up.
About an Oedipus complex.
Oh, my God. For real.
I'm getting some Alfred Hitchcock vibes out of that conversation now. Meet my mother.
Tonelli, have you ever thought of one?
Not really. Maybe an Italian flag like Joe.
Spelled correctly.
Maybe
well, no words, just the flag.
maybe a likeness of Tony Bennett in Italian flag colors.
Oh my God! Yes,
That would be so
on his
cool.
head.
All right, here comes another GoFundMe page.
Go fund yourself.
Oh, that's brilliant. We need to come up with a GoFundMe for both of those. So JoeHawk last night thought about a fun game we could play real quick. This will be quick and fun and silly.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, except we go to the people who do not have tattoos and we pitch them a tattoo idea.
Yes.
Whoever,
what we think they should get.
What we think they should get.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm starting with Chris Jericho on your back, Baby Huey.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
He wasn't even fake.
No, it wasn't.
But Steve-O has the portrait of himself on the back.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
that's
do it like
right.
that.
Oh, my
thumbs
God.
up.
You would want a giant Chris Jericho on your back?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, dude, I rock.
He's more
giant are you
excited
talking
about
about?
that than he is his mom's picture. Does anybody else notice that?
Yeah, you get the little one of his mother, but a big one of Chris Jericho.
Again, all the shows for free.
That's true.
my
You
God.
probably would.
Well, if you want stuff for free, I would say you get a Chick-fil-A logo on it.
Earlier on, a cheeseburger.
You know what you should get? A WWE belt around your belly. That would be, you'd be a forever champion.
I was getting the old school logo, not the current.
The actual
design.
WWF?
No, the old design. The one I grew up with. Because they changed the belt like
I
every
would have
10
no
years.
idea.
I know. I know either. I'm like, they changed the logo? I didn't
Yeah.
even
Who are you
know.
planning on showing this logo to?
All right, for Tanel, although your Tony Bennett inspired Italian tattoo, I'm not sure if I could actually top that.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
I don't know. I think Tonelli would look good with like an old school Sailor Jerry looking style.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Those
like
are
anchor or
That's
a
right up
pirate
my
or
alley.
a parrot.
Yeah, he's a fan of anchors, apparently. You and Lisa should get matching anchors because we know you're so romantic like that.
Wait,
Totally.
yours look like the Anchor Steam logo?
It's just an anchor.
Oh, okay.
Let me explain. It's
beer.
because, when you're in the tough winds and storms
That's
of
right. You
life.
anchor each other. I'm telling you, I
anchor each
understood
other.
it. You're not giving me
we know
credit.
what you meant.
No.
You're not getting away with this one. I think you should get some sort of tattoo with Alakazam, like a Daly City sort of inspired with your boys, your crew from way back in the day.
I kind of like the sailor one because he is known to like seamen. Yeah. He has a boat.
That is true.
That's right.
That's valid. And Lamont, what should Lamont get as a tattoo?
Oh, it has to be a beaver.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get the beaver.
Canada.
I think the beaver.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
actually, no. Get the beaver on the inner thigh, reaching upwards to his crotch. Like, I get those, or
Get
a squirrel,
those nuts.
or a
Oh
squirrel.
my God, that's brilliant.
Well, although if you could put the beaver on the butt, then if you fart, you could say it's a queef.
And we've come full circle, everyone.
There we go.
Very nicely done. All right, so we want to make sure if you have a terrible tattoo, especially related to an ex, we do have the Love Hurts contest going on the Bones website. We partnered with Ink Off Me, great company that does tattoo laser removal. They do really important stuff. They take prison tattoos off, gang tattoos, like things that, change people's lives. So they do the Lord's work. Ours is a little bit more silly. But if you do have a tattoo you want removed, go to 1077thebone.com/lovehurts, submit your photo, and and then we're going to pick and announce on Valentine's Day.
That's right. So if you have a boyfriend's name near Coach, going back to that story, I've got someone to nominate to remove that name.
We've got her name, which we'll keep, so she's protected, and her daughter, her poor daughter. All right, you guys, thank you for joining us on the Bonus Bone podcast. We'll talk to you next time. Take care. Love. Bye.
When Lamont did that queef, I sound like space trucking from Deep Purple.
Space trucking.